fam? It's Goldberg from the morning show right here at 99.9 The Point, and these are some of the things that I want to bitch about today. First off, it's a heartbreaking story about Jaden Chavez Silver, a 17-year-old in New Mexico. He was hanging out in a party, minding his own business, when he was shot by a drive-by. He ended up dying after one of his friends tried to save his life by performing CPR. But a drive-by shooting killing a 17-year-old boy isn't the most troubling part of this story. It's actually the 911 tape when his friend trying to save his life ended up getting hung up on by the 911 operator. Yeah, you heard me correctly. Hung up by a 911 operator. Here's a snippet of the call.
As we speak, I'm keeping him alive.
Okay, is he not breathing?
Barely. Hey, what?
Okay. Is he breathing?
He's barely breathing. How many times did I fucking tell you?
Okay, you know what, ma'am? You could deal with yourself. I'm not going to deal with this, okay?
No, my friend is dying.
Yeah, he said, deal with it yourself, right before she said, my friend is dying, then hung up. What, all because she dropped an F-bomb? Are you kidding me? I said worse things to customer service with AT&T. If you have them as your carrier, you know what I'm dealing with. Well, after this 911 call was made public, the Albuquerque fire chief made a statement. After learning of the alleged misconduct, driver Matthew Sanchez was immediately removed from the dispatch center and placed on administrative assignment. An internal investigation has been initiated. As the chief of the department, I'm taking all the allegations very seriously. As you should. I'm sorry, how bad of a day do you have to be having to be a 911 operator to hang up on a caller? That's your job. People calling you in crazy situations, losing their mind, they may drop an F-bomb here or there. I'm sorry, I drop one 10 times a day. Probably a lot more than that, actually. But I don't expect to be hung up on, especially if I'm in a life or death situation. I'm definitely going to be throwing down some expletives. This next story comes from our great state of Colorado, where Colorado Representative and former Navy chaplain Gordon Klingenschmitt, Klingenschmitt? Okay, sorry, I messed that up. Well, he's calling out the Boy Scouts of America after they finally announced that they are no longer going to stop openly gay men from being scout leaders. Yeah, get this. He actually states that this is going to lead to young boys being molested. What kind of freaking idiot do we have here? Klingenschmitt has actually stated in an online video what they're going to do is promote homosexual men to mentoring and camping with young boys in the woods, and it will lead to child abuse. So is this where I insert the joke about priests and altar boys and how they like diddle their bunghole? Oh, I can't do that? Inappropriate. Like kind of like accusing gay men of molesting children who... Okay, never mind. What about talking about teachers who are sleeping with their students that are underage? I mean, they're not gay, they're straight. I mean, is that... No, that I shouldn't talk about that because it destroys his argument. Oh, okay. Just because someone is gay doesn't mean they're immediately a sexual deviant that's going to prey on young children. There are plenty of sexual deviants out there that are straight. Sorry to ruin your argument. And finally, this one almost had my support. 17-year-old Sylvia Stoll was actually fired from JCPenney. Now, she shared on social media via Twitter and wherever else you can post things that she was fired from JCPenney from wearing an inappropriate outfit. She was sent home because her shorts were too short. Now, here's where Sylvia's issue is. She actually bought the outfit at her place of employment, JCPenney, in the career section. Here's the photo. To be honest, I'm actually more offended by the shoes she's wearing. It looks like she's walking around barefoot. That's really not hygienic. But here's where you lost me, Sylvia. You're trying to put together an argument against a corporation where I actually think you had a case, but then you shared this photo on your social media with you flipping the middle finger. I'm sorry, did you go to the school of Miley Cyrus when it comes to trying to persuade other people to side with your argument? You lost all credibility as soon as you got all gangsta with your middle finger. You should have put it away and just kept with the facts. Then you would have garnered a lot more support. Instead, you're an idiot. So that's my rant for today. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, share this video, and click the little thumbs up for the like. I definitely appreciate it. If you want to click thumbs down, go someplace else. I don't want to talk to you. I'll see you later. My name's Goldberg. Mornings on 99.9 The Point. Thanks for tuning in.